Good morning, everyone. It's almost 7:30 a.m. and it looks like land out there. So we're almost packed up. We've both had a shower for the second time in 12 hours. Woo! Feels really good to be really clean. My GPS doesn't seem to be picking up a very good signal from within the ferry. So I'm not 100% sure where we are, but there was just an announcement saying that we should be landing within about an hour or so, maybe a little less. So our plan is to drive the Cabot Trail today around Cape Breton Island, which is apparently one of the most scenic tours you can do in Canada. So we're really looking forward to that. We were worried that the weather was going to be a little too cloudy, but so far at least, it looks like it's going to be a nice sunny day. We're back in the van. It's a bit of a mess.
It's a disaster.
We have a lot of unpacking to do, and we had to take our rack off the back that has our spare tires and our spare gas because it put us over the 20-foot limit for our type of vehicle. Otherwise, we would have had to pay hundreds of dollars extra, and we weren't about to do that, were we?
No.
No. Here we go. Nova Scotia. And just like that, we're back on the mainland. We're in North Sydney. That is the type of ferry we were just on, which is pretty insane. The thing was huge. And there is ours that we just got off of.
There's all the others ready to go back.
That's right. Those guys are about to do the exact opposite of what we just did.
Except they're going to be traveling all through the day. They'll get off at night.
Yeah, exactly. I liked the way we did it. It was nice to be able to get a nice a rest. We haven't really had a rest like that since we left.
No.
Here we go, turning on to the Cabot Trail. The world famous Cabot Trail. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. Wow. Are you feeling your ears pop?
Yep. And every muscle tense.
I bet. Wow. That's steep.
Yep.
I can't believe we're still climbing. Are we at the top? I think we might be at the top. Nice. And there's a pull out.
Right here.
That sounds like a good spot.
Now I might be able to breathe.
Okay. You did great, hon. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, baby. Whoa.
Wow. That's pretty, eh?
Yeah, that's pretty gorgeous.
Yeah, that's a big hill.
We're at the top.
We sure are. At the top of this one. Cape Breton Highlands National Park. Apparently it is quite gorgeous here. So it looks like we need a pass to get into the park that we're just entering. The provincial parks, generally you don't have to get a pass if you're just driving through, but for the national parks it looks like you pretty much always do have to. Same thing was in BC. We noticed driving between Banff and Jasper, there were parks everywhere and you had to keep paying, but it's not a big deal.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
A family?
Yeah, my husband and I.
Okay.
So not too bad, $15.60 for the park pass. Kind of like a parking pass in a way. We're able to stop at any of the trails and lookouts and everything like that, and the park wardens then won't hassle us. It goes towards maintaining the parks, which is a pretty important thing to us, so we don't mind spending, $15 or $20 every time we visit one. And if we do end up spending the night in the park tonight, we may be here for a second day, but she said that tomorrow being Canada Day, July 1st, is free. So that's pretty fantastic that the national parks are free on Canada's birthday. Seems appropriate. Taking the garbage out?
Yes, thank you.
Nice. It's amusing, but this is technically classified as a hike. Extra large waves come here. Watch out for them.
Because you'll end up like that.
Okay, so you have to stand like that so that I don't stand like that.
That's a lot of responsibility. I think you need to do it too. Oh wait, unless you just gave me permission. You just gave me permission.
I gave you permission to watch out for the waves, not to nag me about them every 2 damn seconds.
Nope, I got permission. I got permission.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah. Wow. So we just found a campground that seems to have everything we want for the night. There's a few other campgrounds around that are really cheap and unserviced, which is awesome for us. But since it's such a gorgeous night and we're having a really good time, we figured slightly more expensive but still affordable campground that has showers and everything else would be really nice for tonight. So we are headed down to where they apparently are to see if they are still open and have any sites available.
Please, 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 please.
Here it is.
Hey, moment of truth.
Moment of truth. Welcome to Hideaway Campground and Oyster Market, apparently. Entrance left. We are in luck. They had one site left with electricity, which we decided, what the heck, why not? We'll splurge. It was still really cheap, way cheaper than sites are normally in Ontario. So no big deal at all.
So just this way.
Yeah, right
Past
up
the
here.
cabin. Here we go.
And there's laundry facilities, which we are in desperate need of, and they've got showers, and they've got fire pits. They've basically got everything. So our site is pretty secluded. There's one trailer across the way, but it doesn't look like there's anybody there. And we're just alone in the woods.
Laundry.
Whole bunch of laundry.
Oh gosh, normally we don't have this much laundry, but because of all those dusty roads, all of our clothes got dusty. So that's why we have a lot more than normal.
And one of the reasons why we've been wanting a place that has a laundry facility. So it's been, what's it been? Like almost a week, I think.
Yes.
So spend a few dollars to be in a campground for the night. We get showers, we get washrooms, we can plug in. There's Wi-Fi here, and we also have a laundry facility, which is worth its weight in freaking gold right at the moment.
Yes.
Book exchange. Oh, that's cute. This doesn't appear to be the type of books I'm into. A lot of long-haired dudes in these book covers.
Woo!
These are all just friggin' girl books. Smut, exactly. The Girl with the Golden Gun. I suspect that's probably still a girl book, but at least there's a gun involved.
My jeans are getting washed.
Are you excited about laundry?
Are yours. Who gets excited about laundry?
You do.
I do.
So it's a little dark out now because we've been relaxing for a bit and we got some laundry going and even started dinner. Paula is in there working on it as we speak. But I decided that it would be a good time, despite the fact that it's a little dark, to put the rack back on the back of the van. We had to take our rack off that holds our spare tires and extra gas because of the ferry from Newfoundland to Nova Scotia. I'm going to take the rack out and I'm going to put it back on where the hitch goes. I just noticed that tonight is almost a full moon, which means tomorrow probably will be the full moon, which is pretty awesome because tomorrow is our van-iversary, 1 year in the van, and the 12th will be our wedding anniversary. The thing that's really cool about that is that on our wedding day it was a full moon, and that's actually one of the reasons why we chose that date. The full moon holds special significance to Paula. She's really into a lot of some people would probably call it a lot of really hippie stuff, astrological kind of stuff. A lot of things that I don't personally really believe in, but I believe in her, and that's what's important. So I just wanted to point it out because I thought it was pretty cool. So I'm going to get back to that rack. Alright, I got the tires unloaded and the gas cans out and some of the straps and the lock that I use to hold everything on. Just the tools that I need. And if we head back over here, I'll show you. Inside there, you might notice that we've got some plastic over top of the bed, and then there's the actual hitch rack itself. The plastic is literally just a painter's drop sheet from the dollar store, so it cost $1, and we were able to double it up over top of the bed, and that way we didn't actually get any dirt or grease or anything like that on the bed itself. So I'm going to pull the rack out and I'll put it on the back, and it looks like Paula is still chopping away on some onions and potatoes. My gosh, I can't wait. We've been talking about these for a couple days now, and looking forward to them. All right, got the rack outside now. So this thing's actually pretty cool. We got this rack on our last trip whenever we were up in BC, Terrace, BC, I believe. It's pretty sweet because basically if you pull this guy out, there's a little pin there, and whenever you pull him out, the whole thing actually pivots. So it normally goes in like this. This part would go into your the sleeve of your trailer hitch, and then the pin, there's a little bolt that goes in here into the pinhole. But normally, for most people's vehicles, you can then pivot it as soon as you take out this pin that we just took out here. As soon as you take that out, it allows you to pivot it like this, which would then put the hitch, the rack rather, up the back door of the van. Problem is, we've got these little guys on here, and those little guys are just at the right height that they block the action of the rack, and our spare tire blocks it even more. So that part of it, though awesome, we can't use. If it stuck out an extra foot, then we probably could, but then we couldn't get into regular parking spots, which would make our lives a lot more difficult on the road. So in any case, for us, we leave it straight like that, and our pin goes in it, and then we've just got the little cotter pin that goes in there. So we're back on the trail. We had a great night last night. We made some potatoes and onions and some corn on the cob. It's a fantastic dinner. Did a whole bunch of laundry that really needed to be done. Had some showers this morning, which was freaking amazing. We're even eating some of the potatoes as leftovers right now for breakfast. And Paula hates this drive. Once again,
this is ridiculous.
her fear of heights has really kicked in pretty hard at the moment. But we are on the second half of the Cabot Trail, and the views are, for the most part, pretty awesome.
Pretty freaking scary.
Aw, Paula.
Yeah, no fair. I'm not stopping at that one.
No, don't stop. Just keep going.
Oh my God, feel my hands.
Oh, geez, you're sweating. Gross. Why would you make me touch that?
If I got a summer, so do you.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. When is it gonna end? We got this.
Yeah, you totally got this. Most people, when they drive this road, make very audible oohs and ahs, but not my wife. She goes, ah!
Well, that was pretty. That was good.
Yeah, you really like that, eh? Yeah, I think that'll definitely come through in the video that you really loved that drive. You can tell we're up a lot higher. The trees are a lot smaller. All right, we're going back down. You got this. There you go. Just take it slow.
Brakes. We're going slow enough that the guardrails would stop us too, right?
Absolutely. And let off the brakes for a sec, let them cool down. Wow, that is gorgeous, though.
It is pretty when I
Allow yourself to
stop
see it.
thinking about what I'm doing.
Yeah. Wow. I don't think you can tell in the video just how steep this is, but it's quite the descent.
Yep.
We're almost done.
Oh my god.
Park here for a minute, we'll let the brakes cool down, and we'll let you cool down too. Are you shaking?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you are. Aw, hon.